And we're back. Today we are going to be talking about grouping, which is fundamentally what makes these games the most fun, other than fighting and killing things and getting fat loot. Today, to help us out, we have an also special guest, Fromage Debris, hunter of orcs. As you can see, he's wearing sunglasses inside. That tells you everything you need to know. Say a few words, Fromage.
Hello, I am a mousy. Mousies are awesome. I like cheese and I don't like orcs.
That was clear. All right, so today we're going to actually do a quest together. If you remember, you go to your quest journal, which is J, and we're going to look for group quests because Fromage and I have already grouped. You can see on the upper left-hand side that both of our names are here. We have a bunch of shared quests, but today we're going to work on a simple one, Lore and Legend. Lore and Legend are creatures where if you get certain components, you get two things. One, you get a book and trophies for your house, which is kind of nice swag. But the other thing you get is that you get a spell that is particularly powerful against that type of creature going forward. So we both have the quest Lore and Legend, Uzrarak. So that is where we are going to go. And the place we're going to go to get that is a zone that is in an area called the Tranquil Sea. So we're going to click on our portal here, this blue spinning thing in our guild hall, and we're both going to go to Tranquil Sea. See you in a sec. You can tell from the sound effects that we're in fact on the sea. Now we're going to actually be looking for a particular island out here called the Deathweave Isles, because that's where these guys are found. I'm going to close that for a minute so that I can actually get this particular quest up on my quest booklet. I'm going to click that. And it should be up, but it's not. So first, I want to get this building. Uzrarak is what we're looking for. Uzrarak. Of which it doesn't come up naturally. Ah, there we go. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff on this map. I'm going to try and get this occur. Can't click on it there, but I can click on it here. Boom. Now it's here. Study a strand of Uzrarak webbing. That's the only thing I have left to find. And the fact that I haven't found it already suggests that it's something that drops off killing mobs. Interestingly, this type of mob doesn't come up on this could be a short quest. Your thoughts while I look up exactly where to find these dudes. Fromage. Aha. Fromage is that it didn't say anything, which he should, but he pointed to the island that is due north. So we are going to take a flyby that way. I happen to have a flying mount, so does Fromage. So off we go. You remember from our flying video that you need to look upward or mouse upward. You want to be very careful not to fly too close to the ground because occasionally stuff on the ground will jump up and eat you. But you also don't want to float too high because then you might miss what it is you're trying to find. We have a little bit of a trek. So Fromage, tell people a little bit about yourself other than your cheese addiction.
I'm a flying mousy.
Clearly a mouse that doesn't have many words. What kind of class are you and character, Fromage?
Oh, this mousy is a shaman, which is a healing class in this game. Does a little bit of dot damage over time, poison type damage. Smacks things a little bit, but not very well. Is mainly a damage healer.
Thank you. As you see, we're just kind of flying along, and eventually we will get to where we're supposed to go, which I don't see anywhere on this map. But we're coming up now to the shoreline of this island. And I'm actually going to let Fromage get in front because I think he knows where it may be.
If I remember rightly, they were at the top of the mountain.
Okay. So I'm going to let you get in front then and follow you. Now here's what's nifty. You can, of course, if he's not too far away, follow your partner. You see he's F2. I'm a bit farther away than I can do it to auto follow, so I'm just going to go in the direction he's going. He's coming closer to me. I'm coming closer to him. Hopefully we will not have an air collision. I'm now right on top of him. So we're going to go down there. And eventually we'll find him. Yep, there he is.
Actually, it looks like there might be some down here on the beach.
Alright. Then we're landing on the beach. There are ways to auto-follow. You don't want to auto-follow in the air lightly. Alright, we're both here. At least I'm here. Don't know where he's at. Aha! Okay. So now since Deandra is a enchanter and Fromage is a shaman, what we're going to do is we're going to get some mercs up because neither one of us really can take a hit. So I'm going to bring up my merc. You remember him? He's my eyeball. He should be up already. Ah, there we go. Remember, they don't work for free. Takes his money. Are these... I wonder if these things are called Uzra rocks. These coral, do you think? Oh, Fromage. Talking to me? Either Fromage can't hear me, or he's just ignoring me.
I did not hear you.
Is it the corals that we think? No.
No, it's the spidery guys.
Alright. And you think they're at the top of this mountain?
No, there's some right in front of us.
Aha. Okay. Lost Arcanus. Alright. And we'll just pull one. Unless you're talking about something other than this non-aggro spider. Let's just pull it. We'll find out. I didn't get very far.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Very well, you go first.
I don't remember how.
Oh. Alright, well, let's just go to just kill everything mode. I think it is these big spiders, not the little one. Like, there's this Lost Arcanus that's, like, giant. And that is aggro, along with this animated coral. So we're going to go into just kill everything mode. And as you can see...
Yeah, these aren't going to live very long.
No, they're not. So the goal is, I don't know how many parts that Fromage needs. I only need one. So we're just going to kill and hope for the best. Let's try this big fat Lost Arcanus here. I don't know how long it's going to last. So let's find out. It didn't last. And so the goal is to be far better at communication than two of us are right now, because we're just kind of wandering around. You can get away with that in open terrain like this, but you should not try that in a dungeon. What happens if you try that kind of thing in a dungeon, Fromage? I need you to actually answer me.
Sparkly!
Whee! What do we get? Ooh, I need that one. Don't know if Fromage needs it. But We talked in another video about loot and setting up need before greed. Since both of us need it, if you look down in the lower right hand corner, you'll see it says I chose need and I rolled an 8. He chose need and he rolled a 60, so he won it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alright. I don't know that these are the things.
I'm starting to think I was right the first time.
That they're on top of the mountain. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, box. Stop. I am not a woodworker. Are you a woodworker? Or do you have a woodworker? I'm just gonna
No, I don't think so.
Greed it is. And you won the book. And remember, with loot, even if you can't use it, you can always sell it. We have more over here. So much death, so little time. Alright, Fromage. Head on where you think we should go. I can't hear you.
These are the right critters, because that was the piece that I needed.
Oh! Sure enough, it says tuft of... Okay, so these are the right ones. It's these big, ugly spiders. Let us proceed. I'm going to take this opportunity, since my spells are so powerful, to let Fromage show you what he can do. So I'm going to turn it over to you to talk for a few minutes while you kill things.
Sure. What I'm doing now is the basic kill things that this guy does, which is tell my pet, which is this strange-looking lady here, to attack something, and my mercenary to attack something at the same time, and then they fall over dead. And after that, you pick up the loot.
That one doesn't have any loot. So we press on. That one does have loot. While he gets that, I'm going to get the plant. Always gather, because you can sell trade skill stuff like fruits and wood and stone, even if you don't want to use them. Just to check, you'd notice that if you look again in our main chat box, you'll see that there was some coin associated with that, and we split it 50-50. Ready.
This time I will try pulling with a spell. Let's see what happens.
Didn't get pulled very far. It's dead. Part of using these characters to show you is that these are both two of our highest characters, and so we've kind of done most of these zones. But we're still looking for these spiders. I'm going to put up a tracking spell just because I have them in my bags. Might as well use them. Swirl of tracking. Lost Arcanist. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's just not missing. Alright. A Lost Web Hunter. Hit that. Where does it say it is? It doesn't have a path. Yes, here we go. Press forward to the right or to the east, depending on how you like this. Aha! There he is. Now I'm going to do something. I'm just going to slow this guy. When he shows up, my eyeball, the monstrous Archon, just took him out. He didn't have to do anything. So I could change the settings if I wanted to spend and toy with him a bit, and then he wouldn't do anything until I expressly push some buttons. But alright, neither of us got anything in that, so we still press on. I'm going to get the stone. When you look at the video on trade skilling, you'll see that for all of these things you can mine and hunt and harvest, you get skills for them. Mine are maxed out, so I'm not going to get anything, but I did get some trade skill stuff. Lead on Fromage. Or do you want me to, since I have the tracking? heading away from what we're looking for, so let's turn back around.
Yeah, I thought we'd head up the mountain.
Okay, you just want to dungeon crawl because this guy has just respawned. You want to kill him, or just keep going and come back down?
May as well kill him while we're here.
Well, let's go. There's several of them. Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, Initiate Uzra Rock Hunter. He didn't have any loot though, so I really don't need the title. I have enough titles. And we have an Arcanist, so we're just gonna do him. Get it over with. No loot on him either. Oh, one more down here. So that's the thing, everything comes back, so especially in dungeons, if you have a path you're trying to get to, keep going.
Okay, that is a paw for our quest, but I have already done it, so I'm going to press greed. I don't need that piece.
And neither do I, so I pressed greed as well. And so he won it for the greed. Congratulations, you are literally on a roll. Yes, that was a pun. These suckers are ugly, I'm not gonna lie. You know, depending on what you're hunting, I don't want to give the impression that everything is normally this easy, because it isn't. But in an ideal circumstance where both of us were not so rusty grouping, we would be communicating with each other reasonably continuously to say I'm going this way or I got this targeted. And the reason is you don't want to have a mess of things. Like, I'm trying to think how we can get a mess to show you the downside, except I'm not going to let it get that bad. Because as an enchanter, many of my spells are precisely for crowd control. Alright.
One more over here.
Okay, following. Eventually you end up with words in one syllable, following, add, things like that. People got very efficient. I don't know with voice chat, which is new to me in terms of playing these games, whether or not people actually speak in real sentences. That's it on this side, it looks like. So let's head on, checking the tracking. See if we got anything back up. Nothing back up right now. So we can either stay here and kill some other stuff and wait for a repop, or we can just explore around. Fromage, do you have a preference?
I think there are a lot more of them up the hill, so we should head in that direction.
Lead on. Empty. He has something. How many pieces do you need, Fromage? Fromage, how many pieces do you need? How many pieces do you need?
I need 2 more pieces to finish this quest. A strand of the spider web and a tarsus, whatever that is.
No idea. I also need webbing, a strand of the webbing, and then I'm done. So maybe we'll get it if we just find a good place. If I remember this place correctly, there's spiders everywhere. unlike EQ1, EQ2 doesn't have the advanced loot system, so you do have to pick every time. It's not in EQ1, in the advanced looting system, the first time you get an item, you can just say what you want to happen with it, and that's what will happen with it every other time. But not in this game. You always want to keep an eye on each other. This dude is in the corner here. Come out. Nothing. So as you can see, grouping is basically the same as individual hunting. The difference is, of course, you can do higher things because there's more than one of you bringing power to the table. The other thing that's great about groups is that each class has special, what we call buffs, to make you stronger or faster or whatever, and you can cast those on members of your group. Like, for example, we didn't buff on the way up, so let's take a minute, if you don't mind, Fromage, and let's swap buffs. I'm going to go first, and and then what I'd like you to do is to just, I'll do a couple, and then I'll explain what they do for us as a group, and then you can do the same. Okay, so here is our first buff, which is Mana Flow. Mana Flow is a spell that increases the blue bar, the power of that bar, so you can cast more spells. So I'm just casting it, and I get it, but it also goes to Fromage. Fromage, did you get Mana Flow just now?
I believe that I did.
Yes. Now, you cast the spell and explain what you're giving me.
So most of my buffs are kind of permanent in that you cast them once and they stay on the group until you turn them off. I have a couple which are not, and I will cast some of those now. So the one that I just cast is called Premonition. It gives her some extra stats, stamina, and some other stuff. And then there's one more which I'm going to cast, which is just kind of fun as well. This one is called Bolster.
And that one was so effective, I became a lot bigger. Thank you, Fromage. Let's find some more spiders. Sparkly! Look, if you look on the ground, you'll see the yellow sparkly. Remember, those are special collecting items that you turn into the collector. It's a blue true drop. Since it's gray, I already have it, so I'm going to click greed. Fromage, on the other hand, you'll note from the text, needed it, so he picked need, and that's why it went to him. It's a great way for all of you to make sure that everybody gets what they need for every aspect of the game. Again, the focus is cooperation, not competition. I'm not even going to ask what made that noise. Snuck me. Sparkly! A spider effigy. Yuck. I already have that too. Wow. Fromage, it's a good day for collect for you today. I've got a path upward on a spider, but there's also one right here.
Yes, there is a path up, but there's still a couple more here.
Yep. Like this big ugly one in front of us. Nothing. And again, we're kind of blazing through it because we're a little bit higher. You'll note everything in here is blue, which means that it's below us, although you should never let the color blue fool you. Fromage's alter ego Lathanen can one day tell the tale of his most infamous phrase in gaming, and I quote, "It's only a blue." He did. Obviously, these pieces that we're looking for are few and far between because neither of us have gotten it. Corrupted. Aha. Maybe we'll get luckier. Now, these are a little bit bigger. These are level 98s. Artificially ugly. Yeah, I hear somebody talking and it doesn't sound good. Shall we get this dude up here? You think they know about the eyeball by now? Fromage, are you with me? Alright. There's more down here, I suspect. Yep. Just a cornucopia of aminals. I'm trying to make this a little more challenging. He's dead. And press up. Whoa. I'm gonna fly because it's... Ah. It says it's this way, but that doesn't make any sense. Not sure where we should go. I'm gonna go back to Fromage.
Did you go down the hill?
I did. I thought you were with me. I'm coming back up. Probably have respawned by now. Yeah, we do. Yep. These things don't...
They have all respawned behind us, so we've got plenty more to go.
Yep. Just kill everything. Ooh, a spear. Oh, it's not Lauren Legend. It's just loot. Another paw.
Okay, here is a piece, which I don't need, so I'm going to greed.
Okay, which one was it? Yes, that was a paw. I didn't need it either, so we both greeted. Did you see the sparkler that we walked by? And we left a dead spouter behind us, so... Did you grab this? No, you didn't. Here it is right here. Grab the sparkly. I don't have that one either, so need. I won that one. Yeah. It got added to my clear dewdrop to clear sacred collection. These also respawn very, very quickly. That's the good news. I'm gonna go up here and get this guy and bring him back. Come here. If you live that long. You did. One down the hill and around the corner here. Actually, quite a few up on top of the rocks. Come on, Fromage. Everything's dead. Yeah, everything's dead up here. Oh, there's some more ahead. This way. And again, we're looking at our map, you know, if we get separated. So he's coming to me now. He's 72. Why? I don't know 72 since there's only 2 of us in the group, but there you go. I'm just going to run through this dog and my eyeball will take care. Which it does. He hit me a few times though. Okay, these are all names. And they're all non-aggro.
Yes,
so
these guys you can't kill.
yeah, we don't want to mess with them. You can't target them because they're white. But, as you can see... Oh, Lord, one just lowered down from a web out of the tree. Thank God this is a game. You with me, Fromage?
I'm with you.
Are we ever going to get these webbing? Inquiring minds want to know. Obviously, it is a rare bit. That is the one thing about these games, is that pieces sometimes can be rare. And then you just kind of have to crawl and keep killing it and keep killing it, and eventually you'll get it. Can be frustrating, admittedly. Probably could just sit here and wait. Yep, and there they are climbing, and every time a new one spawns, it comes down from the trees. It's, in real life, I would be like a mess right now. Fromage, there are some more back over where we just were. They look like literally they have less than a minute respawn, so that's the good news. That you didn't sit way too long. Well, rather than continue to bore you, since it looks like the part we're looking for is rare, we're going to end this video here, and this is an example of grouping. So, we're going to go kill one last corrupted ooze rock up here, while Fromage says goodbye. A Tarsus. I don't need that, but I think Fromage did. Yes, he got a piece. Congratulations. Great place to end the video. So say goodbye, Fromage.
Bye-bye. Thank you for the cheese.
Jeez. Yikes.
Farewell.